And good morning. Welcome back. So today we are doing something a little different. We are going to open up two boxes of the 2022 Pieces of the Past one-time edition. That means there's one piece in each box. And then we're also going to open up four boxes of Stadium Club of these were bought from Walmart, right off the shelf at Walmart. So I've been buying a lot of these smaller boxes that only have one or two pieces. So I figured let's do something a little different and get a little more bulk. See, we're looking for Chrome Parallel cards. There's 7 packs, plus 1 extra pack, and 5 cards per pack. And these. So why don't we start off with the Stadium Club? This is my first time ever buying or opening Stadium Club, obviously. I am a photographer by trade, and I have to say, though, from what I've seen of these cards, they are probably my favorite in terms of the photography and the pictures they use and the quality of the photography itself. Not necessarily the thickness or anything of the card like that, but okay, let's keep those in the shot. So definitely looking forward to this. Now I'm also hoping to find one specific card, which is probably not one that everyone's going to be expecting. Like everyone wants the rookie card, or they want this. I am looking for the Keith Hernandez card. It's got a picture of him. It's a horizontal card, and it's got a photo of him sitting in his locker that was taken in 86 or 87. So he's sitting there with his jersey in the background, along with Darryl Strawberry's and Dwight Gooden's. Just very cool shot. So let's see what we have here today. And we're going to pause real quick. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about the pause there. One of my dogs decided that she wanted a cameo in the video and wanted to keep barking. And we had to have a little discussion. So, here we go. Torrey Hunter, Lorenzo Cain, Ken Griffey Jr. Look at that. That's a great... See, that's what I'm talking about with the photos. That's a great shot. Not a typical baseball card photo, but yeah, love it. Hank Aaron. Oops. Again, it's the photography in these cards are just amazing. Okay. And George Brett. Wow. So for a lover of, like myself, all these classic players, that's a nice start. Okay. So I grew up in Miami, and when I was growing up, we did not have the Marlins yet. Xander Bogaerts. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we'll get to you in a sec. Here we go. Power Zone, Joey Votto. So we did not have a team yet, but what we did have was the Mets, and we're talking with Spencer Strider, Albert Pujols. We did have the Mets on the... Ooh, I know I keep trying to tell a story, but these cards. A Nolan Ryan die cut. Look at that. That's just pretty. These cards really just about the love of cards. Oh my goodness, look at these. So we had the Mets on the radio like they were a home team. So since we didn't have our own team, they played that. So I grew up just loving the Mets. It was actually 86 when I first started listening. So hence the Keith Hernandez. I was a big Mets fan growing up. And but I'll tell you, as much as I loved Hernandez, the poster that was on my wall, Howard Johnson. He was a 3-time 30-30 man, 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases per season. But it was interesting. He would have a good year like every other year. So it was 87, 89, 91. But yeah, definitely grew up huge Mets fan, still am. But once we got the Marlins in 93, oh, here's a red Shane Bieber. Okay. Once we got the Marlins, though, in 93, my main focus did turn to the Marlins. You know, got to go with that home. Oh, there's a Strawberry. Nice. Look at that photo. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. These are not typical baseball card photos of what you'd expect. Very cool. So, but yeah, so we had the Marlins. Definitely love my Marlins. We had season tickets from '93 to 2009. What do we have here? A Fernando Tatis Jr. Team of the Future card. Cool. JT Realmuto. And a Ryan Sandberg. Nice. Okay, so let's look at the background in this photo. We've got a Phillies player. Looks like a Oakland A's player. Let's see, this is probably taken at an All-Star game? Nice. All right, I'll pick up the pace a little more. We got 4 boxes of these. And then 2 of our pieces of the past. Dave Stewart. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. The multiple shots. Photography of his pitching motion. Seriously, I love these pictures. I love these cards. What do we have here? It's kind of hard to read that. Let me look at the back. Tarek Skubal. Skubal? I'm horrible at pronouncing names. My apologies if I just butchered it. Well, there's a Ricky Henderson. Greatest leadoff man ever. Hall of Famer. Greatest stolen base player ever. Okay. Tyler Stevenson. Mike Fortes. Okay. What's this one? Mariano Rivera. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that celebration. Very cool. C.J. Abrams. Okay, last pack of the first box. Okay. Good action shot. Okay, Royce Lewis, rookie card. And a Willie Mays. I think these cards would be great for our young collectors. With all these former players, these Hall of Famers cards in here too. I know a lot of them are including them too, but these photos I think are the best, and it gives the the viewer a real nice chance to see something special there. What do we got here? We have a master photo of Bryce Harper. Okay, definitely a oversized card here. This is number 300. Okay, so this is neat. All right, we're going to put this one off to the side over here. You know what? No, let's stand it up. Let's put it... I got my little stands here. I'll put the Nolan Ryan to the side. I'm going to put him right there. Okay. And that just made me look at the first box, and apparently I missed that in the box being stuck to the side. And we have another one of those. And that is a Mike Trout master photo. Neato. I'm going to put it in front of that one. Okay, so definitely have to look for those in these boxes. Okay. J.D. Martinez. Jared Walsh. Jose Abreu. Okay. Oh, there we go. Sandy. There's a Marlin right there. All right, as much as I love these cards, I'm going to tell you the one thing that annoys me about this one is that one little green dot. Whoever's out of focus or whatever's out of focus there in the background. It's disturbing to the picture. Okay. Oh, I'm having so much fun opening these. I hope this is interesting to you guys as well. Very cool. Oh, Robin Yount, another Hall of Famer. Casey Mize. Luke Williams, another Marlin. And Jock Peterson. I'm thinking this might be a set I want to hand build. I think I might keep getting some of these. Mark McGuire. I've got such a love-hate relationship with you. Loved you as a player, and then the whole I'm gonna say the dreaded S word. The whole steroid stuff. All right, Team of the Future, Fernando Tatis. That's a beautiful card. Okay. Jeff Bagwell. All right, we might have to take another pause here. My other dog just ran up to me and is standing at my feet right now, and she usually only does that when she wants to go OUT. Oh, look at this. We just got ourselves a Luis Frias autograph card. I hear that these are not exactly the easiest to find in these boxes. So, very cool. We'll put him off to the side here, right next to Nolan Ryan. Another sepia card. Kerry Wood. Mike Trout. And another George Brett. Okay, so we have 4 packs to go. I'm going to take a quick pause in the video because I am going to let my dogs outside. So be right back. Okay, and we're back. So sorry about that, but look, the puppies come first. If they needed to go out, I stop what I'm doing and I let them out. So, all right, we're back to our Stadium Club cards here. Okay. Oh, what we got? Nice. Oh, my second. There we go. My first card that I see that I got duplicates of. Pujols. No, another Griffey. Is it like the same pack? Okay, and a Hank Aaron. I got all these cards before. Interesting. And I know that those weren't from like the same breakdown or the same pack last time, but it's all good. So my nephew is just starting to get into cards, and I can definitely give him a little baseball history lesson. I'll put together a nice little group of cards for him. Andrew McCutcheon. Oh, I like him. He's always a fun player to watch. I actually, this past summer, went to my first Brewers game in Milwaukee. I was traveling with a friend of mine who was moving from Arizona to Wisconsin. And we drove across the country, made it there, and it just so happens to be a game happening. I'm like, we're going. Oh, look at that. Jackie Robinson. With the pencil, doing something there with the newspaper. Nice. So, shout out to Tanya for going to the Brewers game with me. Thank you, thank you. Jim Abbott. Oh, kids, if you've never heard of him, look him up. Very, very good pitcher. Threw a no-hitter. Remember that. Maybe a perfect game? Let me see if it says it here. Yep, no-hitter. So it wasn't a perfect game, but no-hitter. Still absolutely amazing. But there was one thing interesting, or, unique about him playing Major League Baseball. You see how he's holding his glove? He only had one hand from birth. So he'd throw the ball and then flip the glove, like put the glove onto that hand. It was just really neat. Very cool. And here's a card I never thought I would see. Dontrelle Willis. Oh my goodness, with the Marlins. All right, that's going to be my story probably as we go through the rest of these cards. So Dontrelle Willis. So let's talk about they were the Florida Marlins back then, but the Florida Marlins in 2003. So as I said earlier, I had season tickets back then. And there's Stanton, another former Marlin. So you know what? Dontrelle Willis is going to get the stand. All right, so let's just say Trey Turner die cut. So he came up as a rookie, and I want to say it was probably like in May. Well, the team itself was not very good. Lots of losing seasons before all this, before 03. And look, the stadium was empty. Miami fans, not the best fans in the world. No one was showing up for these games. And the team had nothing to lose. So they started calling up Acuna Jr. Nice. So they started calling up some rookies and just seeing what can they do to spark the team. Oh, that beeping in the background, my coffee's ready, but I will get that after the video. Well, anyway, so one of the kids that they called up was this pitcher by the name of Dontrelle Willis, who had a very unique delivery. Anyway, his debut, oh, look at this. Hold on. Pause on Dontrelle Willis. A blue Lou Gehrig that was numbered 29 out of 50. Wow, that's a beauty. We're going to sleeve this one up right now. So, anyway, Dontrelle Willis, let's just say for his first, 8 to 10 starts, the kid was absolutely unhittable. And the excitement around him when he was pitching. So you'd go to a game and there'd be a couple thousand people. And back then, the Marlins played at what is now called Hard Rock Stadium, the football stadium where the Dolphins play. Don Mattingly. Oh, look at that. I got that Wade Boggs card. This is probably my second favorite looking card after the Keith Hernandez. It's Wade Boggs in a chicken coop. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how neat. There's a neat story about this one, too. But I'm talking about Dontrelle Willis right now, so we are going to stick with that. So, so you go to a game, and there'd be a couple thousand people there. And then you go to a game where Dontrelle Willis is pitching, and there'd be 30,000. It was just so exciting. And so, like, the fans just backed him. Like, it was amazing. And then they also called up another Suzuki rookie card. I'm actually going to sleep that one too. So they actually called up another youngster, Miguel Cabrera, who was also a Florida Marlin when he started his career, before he was traded to the Tigers. And he actually just announced that it is going to be his final season next year. So it'll be his 20th season in the majors. But anyway, back to Willis. So he electrified the team. It was absolutely amazing. And they did a switch of the manager around the same time. They brought in Jack McKeon. Oh, a Bo Bichette. David Ortiz die cut. Very cool. So anyway, Dontrelle Willis was Johnny Bench. Beautiful. Was the spark that really kicked off that 03 season that helped start to turn the Marlins around. And that year, for those who don't know, they went on to win the World Series over the Yankees in 2003. It was so exciting, that whole playoff run, everything. So we definitely... And he had a couple more... I want to say, I think he won Rookie of the Year that year as well. He had a few more good seasons. Look at this. Babe Ruth played the saxophone. Oh, that's funny. What a ham. Look at the intenseness of that kid right there compared to that fun-loving man right there. Wow. So, yes, that is definitely a season that I'll never forget, obviously, because my home team won the World Series. But just the excitement and the buzz that went around Dontrelle every time that he took that mound, it was the city was electrified. So, thank you, Dontrelle. I'm sure you're going to see my video, of course. Nice, on the Team of the Future card. Oh, look at this. We got a Mike Trout numbered 1 out of 30. Very cool. Okay, we're going to sleeve that one up. You can definitely feel, it's a stadium chrome. You can definitely feel the thicker and the harder structure, the makeup of the card. Very nice. Get a top loader here. So when the video's over, I'm going to pan the camera up onto my wall, and you can see something that I have that is Marlins related. Actually, there's two things up there. I've got 4 framed pieces on the wall, so I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. We can take a look at it at the end of the video. Okay. Vladimir Guerrero. Oh, look at that, the sepia photo with the old Expos insignia. Okay. Manny Machado, Chris Bryant. All right, we got 2 more packs from this box. And then after this, we have 1 more box. We got some, these cards were just sitting in front of me. I think that's when I pulled out the Willis. My apologies. We're going to pause again. So we're back again. My apologies. I guess this is teaching me I can't do my videos during the day when there's people walking around outside and my dog's going to bark every 5 minutes or so. But we're going to finish this one up. And I will just make sure that going forward, we'll record at night when they're their quietest. So, all right. We've got 1 more box of Stadium Club for today. Let's go ahead and open this one up. By the way, the knife that I'm using is my Swiss Army knife that my parents got me when I got my initials there. But my parents got me when I was like 7 years old. And they went on an anniversary trip to Europe and got me my Swiss Army knife when they were in Switzerland. So still using that to today, which is fitting since I'm back to collecting cards after 30 years. There we go, master photo of Fernando Tatis Jr. Very cool. Okay. All right, this is our last box. So we've got our 2, 4, 6, 8 packs. Still looking for that Keith Hernandez card, though. Fingers crossed that I get it. There's a Bryce Harper. Sandy. That's cool. Look at that Jeter card. Celebrating a World Series win. I'm going to have to look at that card later a little more closely, see if we can figure out what year that was. But very cool. So obviously when we're opening these boxes, we're always looking for a big hit, looking for that really valuable card. There's a Joey Votto. I'm living in Ohio now, so definitely watching the Reds very closely up here. Well, I guess I just gave away that I'm on the southern side of the state. Yeah. So yeah, these cards. So honestly, with these Stadium Clubs, oh yeah, if I got some crazy hit out of this, it'd be amazing. But really, these packs, this is about the love of the collecting now and the love of the of baseball. There's a Mike Trout Dynasty card. Neat. Yep. So to be able to look at these cards and see the quality of them is pretty interesting, considering that last week off camera I had opened up 4 boxes of 88 tops, and I was just going through there just for fun. And actually started trying to build a set from the 4. Oh, here we go. Another Chrome. A Joe Ryan. Okay. Neat. So to go from the quality of a 1988 baseball card to a 2022 Stadium Club Topps card is it's night and day, comparisons. And there's that Dave Stewart card. That is just so cool. Definitely going to give one of those to my nephew. All right, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Team of the Future. There's a Tatis who could have, when he's back this year, could have his own Team of the Future, I'm sure. Okay, hopefully his lesson is learned. And just concentrate on playing baseball and none of the other shenanigans that will keep him out of the lineup. Oh, look at that, another sepia tone card. Okay. Jeff Bagwell, another very intense player. Down to our last two for Stadium Club. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, Xander Bogaerts, red. Oh, there's that Hank Aaron card again. Oh, that's nice. George Brett. Okay. And our last one for the day for Stadium Club. First, it's a Garrett Cole. Jock Peterson. Okay. Oh, there's that Pujols card. I think that's the third one I got in here, but, you know, it's still a beautiful photo. Look at that. Very nice. And there's that Griffey. I got that Griffey card again. Still love it. I don't know about the cameraman there, but the two of them together is great. Little Tim Anderson. All right. I'm going to take a quick sip of my coffee, but I'm going to show off my mug. We got Paulie from the Rocky movies. And we got a I Don't Sweat You on the back. Very good. All right, so we have 2 boxes of the 2022 Pieces of the Past one-time edition, meaning there is one in here. First time opening these boxes. I did do the presidential edition a few videos ago, and those, as I was a political science major in college, and I always loved my history, so these were very cool for, you know, that reasoning. But yep, we got one card in here encased. Let's see. Let's see what we got. A jumbo relic from the Titanic. Okay, look at that. It looks like it's attached to the front of the card. You can see some little wrinkle in the paper. And there we go. Then the back, jumbo relic, the Titanic. So they don't specify, and this is the one thing I do not care for about the cards, is I wish they would give you, because they're obviously making a bunch of cards off of each piece, you know, whatever they're cutting up to put in the card. I wish they'd give you more information about what you actually pulled here. But still, very neat. That definitely, I think, would qualify as a piece of the past, something from the Titanic. So, okay, now for our second one. Oh, I did not do a good job tearing this. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got. What is this? Authentic coin of Zeus. Okay. Jumbo relic. This one actually gives some information. The picture below are the actual authentic ancient coins that the relic on the front of the card came from. We hope you enjoy. So, see what the thing is? And that's great. So I can probably look in there and try to find my coin. But it doesn't give you the info about where the coins were found. And if they're buying this stuff, I'm sure they have it. Maybe even, you don't have to print it on the card, but maybe a QR code. Or even just, you know, see the history of your item on our website and then put all that stuff on the website. That's my if I'm going to keep getting these, for future years, that's what I need to see. Because if I don't get that, I think I might be done with this. With as much as I love history, I want more information. All right, so I did make a promise to you guys that I would show you what's up on the wall. So we have here, I already told you that I grew up with the Marlins. So this is from the 1997 World Series. Those two photos I took, I was at Game 7. Those are tickets. Game 7. Look at what's the price, $75 a ticket. And these were right behind home plate. You'll see from the photos in the club room section. So, all right. So that's actually the game-winning hit. If you look right there, you can see the ball. The pit, he had just hit the ball. Pitcher did his follow through. He already did his swing. Runner on third. And we go to the next photo. Look at all the hands in the air. We were all celebrating. You can actually see the ball in the outfield there. And I believe Craig Counsell, if I remember correctly, about to score the winning run for the Marlins, winning the World Series in 1997 over the Cleveland Indians. So we have that. And then I have this, Florida Marlins inaugural season. 93 starting lineup, and it's got autographs from all 9 players. And then I'll show you just below, probably one of the weirdest autographs that I have, is here's a Mickey Mantle. So he signed, they signed the paper, and then on the back there's a photo of him signing. But it's got a notary, signed and dated and stamped. And then I have one for Joe DiMaggio as well. So, but yep, that's my little wall here, but I got my Marlins celebration going on there. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed our time today, and we'll be back real soon with another video. Have a great day.